Hey YouTube, what is up? How is everybody doing today? I hope your days are going good and your lives are going even better than that. We are going to be jumping into one of my favourite bands of all time, known as Draconian, with a song called Claw Marks on the Throne. I know nothing about it. I honestly am a very old school Draconian fan. Like, my favourite is the Arcane Rain Fell album, and it is an album I listen to this very day when I have insomnia and many other things that stop me from sleeping and all that good shit around. But either way, let us jump into this. It's going to be amazing, most likely. I can't wait. Let's go. It's Doom, by the way, if you guys didn't know. Like Gothic Doom.
From us they have stolen the sacred divine
Oops. This has very much that old school kind of Draconian feel to it. It's so nice.
Everything a reflection of the same. So death created a child called time to grow what it would kill, and we echo our lies and our cries, born into the same crimson cage we've always been born into.
so we dive.
I really hate pausing this because it's just pure beauty, and even just the way it's done. Because, like, you know, that spoken voice was very prevalent on the early albums, like on the Arcane Rain Fell album, should I say? Kind of like the middle of, like around the middle of the album and the very beginning, just with all the spoken, which is very nice to listen to. I can very much hear like so much of the old soul and a bunch of new stuff, like using a lot more of the female vocalist, which is very cool to listen to. But lyrics are what we came here for the moment, and I want to see how this builds up to be pure Draconian sound. Their kingdom has fallen, and black mists dissolve from us they have stolen, their sacred divine core. So, their kingdom has fallen. I'm guessing the king, because Draconian very much is very anti-religion, like in a lot of the lyrics, so. The kingdom has fallen is very much probably the kingdom of heaven has fallen, and black mists begin to dissolve all of the light. From us they have stolen our rights, our sanity, our money, our hopes, our dreams, all of that. Religion has stolen so much from so many people. The sacred divine call is that type of thing. The fall and the rise and the come forth is all about that too, man, but still. Kingdom of Heaven, exactly, man. Gotta go epic with that shit. In infinity is the absence of time. Like, yeah, infinity, in the infinite nature of infinity, there is no time itself. Nothing can grow, nothing can emerge from it. There's no passage, it's just infinite. There's, like, nothing to it. Everything is a reflection of the same. Yep, everything is basically the same thing. It's all infinitely expanded. There's no time, like, there's no laws about it. It's just infinity. It's very difficult to comprehend with the human brain, but that's basically what it means. So death itself created a child called time. So obviously, like, time and death are the very much opposites of each other, and they kind of rule each other. So within time there will always be death, and with the death there will always be time, because it needs to happen that way to grow what it would kill, exactly. And we echo our lives and our cries, born into the same crimson cage we've always been born into, and our lives have we're always born to die. That's our purpose. Our purpose is to live, to do what we want, and then it's always for death to feed on our souls at that point that our cages expire, and so on and such forth. And it's so deep, it's so great. Let's keep going.
Born into the same crimson cage we've always been born into.
So we die for each other. With every single glass, the knowing and the sorrow. The dove's frail wings, soaked in oblivious trance. Forever.
Yeah, her voice is always just like so dark and foreboding. This great. Oh, that's the kick. Ooh, that harmony is so bone chilling. That's crazy, mate. Me too, dude. Me too. That solo is so nice, man. Shit. It's kind of in the very back of the mix too, so it's got the darkness at the forefront. So nice. Yeah, man. Exactly. Oh man, I don't even want to pause it, man. Pausing Draconian like this is so heartbreaking, but like, I gotta do it, unfortunately. Oh man, shivers every time. Yeah, I get that. I got proper chills and shivers, man. I was like, the fuck. Yeah, when I was waiting for the growls, that's what I mean, like, you know, when I was waiting for the kick. Because I knew the growls would come in, because the growls only come in generally when there's a lot of, when it all kicks together. Like, it's always clean before that point, so it always starts that way. It's literally Draconian's whole style, so. So we got up to right here and we've got so much to cover. So we die for each other with every single glance. Yeah, we do. With every single glance, we die for each other. We expire within time. The knowing and the sorrow. Like the knowing of our passing and the sorrow that we all know it's inevitable as we go forth with our lives. The dove's frail wings are soaked in oblivious trance, as in the dove is a very much sign of heaven and light and goodness. So the frail wings are soaked with that oblivious trance of being linked towards religion forever, watching it flee away, watching that light disappear from our lives. In a sense, it's kind of like a whole metaphor behind it. That's how I'm really saying it. Claw marks on the throne for the soulless architects, like the claw marks on the throne, the kingdom, the throne of heaven, if you want, the throne of hell, even if you want to, for the soulless architects. The architects who mean a god who created this world, or some whatever bullshit you want to believe. These dragons and conquerors, crazed, blissful and frozen in fire, exactly. They're all like these conquerors, these everybody else, these people, religious idols or whatever the fuck that want to like push down onto us humans, just living through time and death and all of those things. claw marks on the thrones, the silent chaos, malevolent empress, crazed, blissful, and frozen in fire. Like I said, it's all like that. And that's exactly how I would view any kind of malevolent being. You know what I mean? Like, it's just one of those. It's so crazy to think that's a thing. Like, it just seems like pure insanity to me, personally, but still. Fucking hell, man. This is so good. This is so amazing. This album makes you want more of it so badly, and I can't help but think, yeah, I think it was intentional. Because it's like a mixture of the old school and the new school, and it's just bringing it together so perfectly, and honestly, it's great. Okay, let's keep going. I'll do the last bits of the lyrics once we get there, but still, let's go. Oh man, that's so pretty. Just going more and more and more just like. Her voice is so spine-chilling, man. Shit. But is it just me, or did, you know, the dude vocalist? I've completely forgot his name. I'm sorry for that, but didn't he get his voice deeper? His voice sounds much deeper than you know, like on previous albums or whatever the fuck when his voice sounds even deeper than it does normally. Maybe it's a better recording of his voice, but like his voice just seems lower than it ever has done. It's awesome, but it's also like, how low is this dude's voice going to go eventually? You know what I mean? But still, let's go straight into verse number 3. This newborn horizon already looks dead to me. Like, this horizon that's only just gone, it already looks dead, it already looks like it's going away. These archons are waiting to set the darkness free. Yeah, like to set the darkness free, to let light finally leave this world and just to live in complete total darkness. Because you can view this as against religion, you can view this as a way of just like being within your own mind, to being within that own thing. Like the claw marks on the throne could be your brain, the claw marks could be your struggle, the silent chaos within your mind, the malevolent emperors of the voices in your head speaking to you and telling you things, the crazed parts of yourself, the blissful parts of yourself, freezing, like frozen but also in fire, and like fighting with yourself. There's so many different kind of variations of lyrics you can really do with Draconian. It depends where you want to go with it. It depends what kind of mood you're in when you are listening to it. And it's just one of those beautiful, amazing bands that you just like, when you listen to it, it's just pure beauty. Like, especially with the mixture between the clean and the darkness, and it's just like so great to listen to. And it's awesome. Like, I love it. It's one of my favourite bands of all time. Like, they are the epitome of doom to me. They are the craziest, most amazingest shit. Either way, I hope you guys enjoyed, man. This was awesome. Thank you so much for the request, Electric Zoo. I very much appreciate it. Have a wonderful day, evening, or night. And I will catch you guys in the very next video. Until then, take it easy.